All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, number 39. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the corner for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, and a ball popped up. Turang drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ian Happ.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Seiya Suzuki now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Over to first, and he saved. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's in.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one missed. Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
That is it. The first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitch outside.
He's
safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Back here in Milwaukee. And our pitcher tonight, Ben Brown. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
That to right, Tucker moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He sends a rocket to left. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now it's William Contreras. And that's way high. 1-0. That one the other way. Gets down, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Daz Cameron at the plate. In the dirt. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. And the runners will move up.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Rhys Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Headed towards the corner. Happ on his horse. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Contreras, the lead runner out at second. Cameron at first, 2 out of the inning.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third. In time to Bush. That ends the inning and stops things. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. Horner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Throw to second, save. That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Towards first. Handles, throws to first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Grounds one to short. Fires over to Hoskins. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Lopez.
And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. That's out to center field. Chourio pulls it in on the run. So they ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker makes the grab. One away. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Haas. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Haas measures 5 feet 10 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's way high. And that's ball 3. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch is in for a strike. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a little struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Chourio in the box now. Takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Up and in, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting yourself. Just right one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air. Lopez has a beat on it. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Ian Happ up to hit. That one inside. Look out. Ripped on a line. Chourio takes it in for the out. One up, one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. That's towards center. Chourio snags it. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right side. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is that. Home half. Bottom of the inning. And here is William Contreras. Swing and a ball line to center. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Cameron in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Out number 2. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses off the plate, and now 2-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and Hoskins into second, and he's got himself a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Fought off foul. On the ground, and that one handled. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Carson Kelly. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bush will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Kelly. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So here's Horner now. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one pulled foul. Bush stands at second with no outs. Line to left. Makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz on to first, and Swanson is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that's way high, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. That's through there for a strike. Just missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. This is Bryce Turang. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. Horner toss to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Number 11, Jackson.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Not close with that one. 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Tucker. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Brewers back here in Milwaukee. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nicky Lopez. And that one is lifted in the air. Contreras getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And the first offering is not close. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next one misses. 2-1. Just missed. Seiya Suzuki on deck for the Cubs. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something
The batter,
that's
the
been part of his
designated
career
hitter,
since day one.
Suzuki.
So a man at first, and now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's outside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Popped up. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Pickoff throw. Frelick back in on a dive. Now a chance for William Contreras. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
One and one.
Pitch out, but no action. Runner takes off. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Frelick got his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching for the Cubs.
Now here is Daz Cameron. That one out to right. And it drops in. The throw home. The tag out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there, trying to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough. Cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. Cameron leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him swinging. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Alexander.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Yoel Payamps preparing to come on if needed. Mears getting loose as well. And downstairs. In the air, left field. Contreras in position. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Michael Busch. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. One out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. And that's down and away. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. 2 out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 8-9-1. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. To third, and that chance handled. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. He's 2 for 2. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
And another ball.
Inside.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's 2 away. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Up the middle. Swanson sends it to first. That's the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers.
Now
welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yoel Payams. He last pitched 2 days ago. And a foul ball. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for Chicago, Nicky Lopez. Strike 1. That one outside.
That ball went out.
And it's 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ian Happ in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at second.
Count is 3-2.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And ball four to a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Inside, ball one.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swung on, belted. That's back. Bang! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jake Bauers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Suzuki stands in here, takes ball one low.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. To the right side, Turang. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Kelly tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
One ball.
Two gone. Bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Lined, and that's a base hit. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Kelly off of first with 2 away.
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now 6-3. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Merriweather back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And that is out of play. The other way, makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
3 balls,
Really
1
had some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you
3 balls,
swing at
2
it,
strikes.
hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a
batting,
3-2
the
pitch, and I
designated
tell you
hitter.
what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Daz Cameron, the next to hit. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for Chicago, number 40, Brad Keller.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Two outs. This one high in the air to left center. Hat on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Pitching for the Brewers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Horner has to step out of the way for ball 1. Outside,
out.
and that's ball 2. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one finds the corner, and now 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Now move to first. Horner back in on a dive. Uribe, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Runner.
Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Smash to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. First out in the top of the 8th. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And first offering is fouled off. Move to second. Horner back in on a dive. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Up and in. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now, Nicky Lopez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and here is Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ortiz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Makes the catch, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jarred Koenig. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Bang! He made him pay for that one. It's 7-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground, right side. Turang over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the ninth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carson Kelly. In the air, center field, Chourio. And that'll do it. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 9, here's the catcher, Eric Haas. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Presley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
That's the ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they